What's up, beautiful people? Welcome and thank you so much for joining us for this joyous occasion, happening occasion, exciting occasion. Yes, this is 2022 Stockton Scholars College Signing Day. And you know what? It's going to be a party tonight.
Oh, now, yeah.
Exactly. Mackenzie is pumped up. Speaking of which, ladies and gentlemen, I would love to introduce you to my lovely co-host up here. She is someone who graduated from a Stockton school, which I will have her say so she can shout it out. Mackenzie Gill.
Yes, I graduated from Senior Travis High School, so shout out to the Titan gangs that are on there tonight watching. Congrats.
Exactly, and you know, she said shout out to the Titans. Anyone who is watching, we want you to interact as well, so please let us know what high school you went to, what year you graduated, and all that other good stuff. And just in case if you're wondering who the heck I am, my name is Kevin John. I'm actually a Stockton native. I graduated from Bear Creek High School, so shout out to all of my Bruins out there. If you're in the chat, definitely say something, or if you're from McNair, wherever your high school is, let us know that you're watching because we are watching you, at least through the camera lens. So with that being said, we are here, obviously, Mackenzie, to celebrate this incredible day, college signing day for Stockton Scholars, an incredible program, and a program that you know a lot about, a program you hold dear to your heart because you were part of it. So can you just describe your experience with Stockton Scholars?
Yes, my experience with Stockton Scholars has been so great and lovely. Here I am as a college ambassador and also their leader council president. Hey, it's been such a great moment for me. I get to inspire many of you all here who are watching tonight. Something like a great program, many resources to overcome, and also they're there for your academics to help you succeed as well.
Well, that's good. Anytime you know it's something that is helping you succeed and for your academics, that sounds impactful to me, Mackenzie. That sounds incredibly impactful. And you know, Mackenzie, this is a big year. You know, in the year 2022 alone, that class, more than 1,300 students have been welcomed into this program. That's amazing,
That's
right?
amazing. That's amazing.
If you're counting overall, you know there's already, in addition to that, 3,000. So I'm not good with math, but you count that up. That's quite a few thousand scholars who have been impacted by the program and have been welcomed into the program. I think that's a pretty joyous thing, correct?
Oh, yes, correct.
Now, while we're talking Stockton Scholars, you weren't just part of the program. You actually, after graduating a couple of years ago, you actually became a leadership role. You were the president of the Leadership Council. So can you talk about getting involved with that and how that came about?
Oh, yes, most definitely. So I've been a part of Stockton Scholars for almost 2 years now as their college ambassador. I was offered a fellowship through Stockton Scholars, such as in Canada, Northern California Collegiate and Promise. And I became an advocate throughout the United States, and with policymakers, lawmakers as well. And here I am now today as their Leadership Council president, inspiring you all here today in this community.
So what would you say is the best part of serving in the role that you're in?
Yes, the best part is that I get to inspire many of you all to continue on, and don't be afraid. You got this.
That's right. Don't be scared. You heard that? Don't be afraid. Obviously, you want to be fearless in your pursuit, and that's something that you have done, Mackenzie. You are a walking example of that. And while we're talking about that, please continue to write in. Let us know what you guys are thinking at home. You know, let us know the school you graduated from. You can talk about Mackenzie and I. Let us know what you think about our jackets here. We actually did not plan this, but hey, the Raw Special. Now, speaking of our attire, you're wearing a shirt that's representing a school. Can you talk about that?
Yes, so here I am representing Delta College. So if you are watching, here I am representing you all.
There you go. Go Mustangs, right?
Go Mustangs, yes.
Indeed, and I am representing Morehouse College. That was where I went to undergrad at. It's in Atlanta, Georgia, if anyone knows about that. At any rate, that's awesome. You know, obviously this is all about scholars, empowering scholars, and just about this program and the fact that it's been able to just transform and impact so many lives like it's done with yours, Mackenzie.
Oh, yes, most definitely.
Now, should we get on with the program, Mackenzie? Do you think we should? Anything you want to say to anyone that's watching in there in the comments or whatnot?
Congrats. You guys all deserve this.
You do. Exactly. This is all for you, not for us. I think Janet Jackson said that. At any rate, we're going to keep things moving now. Coming up, I would like to introduce someone who has been a very played a pivotal role in just the progressiveness and overall transformation of Stockton itself. Obviously, it's someone who needs no introduction, but I'm going to go ahead and introduce him. He is responsible for the Reinvent Stockton Foundation, that program that has poured so much into the city. He is also someone who really bleeds Stockton, literally, from everything that he does. You guys know him. He is the former mayor of Stockton, actually the youngest mayor ever elected in Stockton's history as well. So put your hands together. If you're at home, clap, get up, stomp, jump up and down, do the whatever, and make some noise for the one and only Michael Tubbs.
Woo!
I want to first start by saying welcome to our annual College Signing Day, an event we do every year to highlight and elevate the success of our young people who, despite numerous obstacles and odds, continue to press forward with education. I'm excited for today's event, even though it's virtual and not in person, because I know our Stockton scholars and our young people have worked incredibly hard to persist in an unprecedented time to be able to access higher education. So to the Stockton scholars, I just want to say, I see you, I hear you, I admire you. I admire the way you demand that our country and our city and our state live up to our values. And I want to say thank you. Thank you for the lessons you have taught. Thank you for your spirit, and thank you for your activism. And I also want to say, as you embark on the next several years of your life, you will be entering a world that you will make. Because we are in a whole new world, a whole new terrain, where everything we held as sacrosanct, everything we held as true, everything we held as right is being challenged. And that means with your education, you will be armed with the tools to create the society that you deserve. A society that's free of racism, a society that's free of white supremacy, a society that's free of misogyny, a society that's free of homophobia, a society that is free of all the bad things, but it's a society that elevates and sees the human dignity that each and every one of us possess. And count me in as your partner as you endeavor to build that world. Again, over the next couple of years, you'll face all types of challenges, from your identity being questioned, to a hard test and hard class, to being away from your family, to having to come back home, to maybe losing someone that you love. And know that the strength and courage that got you through high school will be the same strength and courage that will get you to your degree. And I also want to say something to make you feel a little bit guilty, that you represent an investment, that we've raised money to contribute to your education because we truly believe in the beauty of your dreams. And I'm asking you is you find a way to give back, that as you climb, you lift, that you mentor students from your high school, that if anyone asks you how do you apply for college or how do you apply for Stockton Scholars, that you help. And that no matter what room you're in or what career you're in, you understand the responsibility you have as a Stockton Scholar to represent our city well, but to also to elevate voices of people who are usually marginalized so that they're part of the discussion, and that you're bringing all the people in with you in every room you go to. From the boardroom to your classroom, you're bringing your families, you're bringing your grandparents, you're bringing your city. And young people like you all understand the limitless potential you have, and that you guys are definitely the best investment that one can make.
Hi everyone, how you doing? Thank you for joining us for our 6th annual College Signing Day. My name is Martine Sanchez. I'm an outreach officer for Stockton Scholars. You've probably seen me. I am the outreach team quietly. But me and Drew Wormsley, we were the college access and outreach team. And today we're so happy to announce that we had 1,350 of all Stockton students within the city limits. It was the first year we opened it up citywide, and we couldn't be happier coming out of a pandemic, still doing virtual, hybrid school. And today we got a lot in store for you. What do we got, Drew?
Yeah, my name is Drew Wormsley, and I'm the manager of college access and outreach with the Stockton Scholars team. And we're proud to announce that we have some great prizes to give away to you all. And we're just going to start things off with a few raffles. So, Martine, what's our first prize?
You know what? The first one, I needed it in school. I don't know about you.
I probably needed it.
All right. So this time we got a smart wake-up light. I don't know if you heard about these.
No, this is new technology.
Yeah. So it kind of mimics like the sun. You can change the colors if you want.
Okay.
You know, daylight saving time messed up all our rhythms.
Yeah.
So this is gonna bounce us back.
Okay. Well, let's see who the winner is of this.
Spin the wheel. And reminder that we have 1,350 of y'all going for these prizes. So please be patient with us and let's see who the winner is.
All right.
Let's see. Thank you all for joining us.
All right, Jaden Powell, you are our winner of our first prize. Congratulations.
Congrats. All right. And for the next prize, what do we got?
The next one, y'all might not know about this, but we got a Frigidaire mini fridge. This is perfect to take on picnics, to the beach, keep your stuff cold, hide snacks and things like that from your roommates in college. This is great. I wish I could win this, but let's see who the winner of this is.
Yeah, let's go ahead and check it out. And man, keep your stuff cold, non-perishable, and the cool thing is it's portable, like Drew mentioned. So you could just go pull up somewhere and get your little snacks and stuff.
All right. Is our winner there?
Yes. We got Faith Castro. Congratulations.
Faith Castro. Congrats.
You won our second prize for the day.
All right, moving on to the third and final prize for this segment. We got some more coming, but for this segment, what's that third prize, Martine?
The third prize, it's actually a really dope prize. Something that I discovered later in my life.
Oh, that is a weighted blanket to keep you nice and snug and warm when you're sleeping in that nice dorm that you have. All right, who's going to be the winner of this weighted blanket? You can go ahead and put that down, Martine. I know it got weight to it.
A little heavy, it's a little heavy, So these are great for naps. If you get a little anxiety before a test or something, just, lay up with it, study, do what you got to do. It's like someone's hugging you, but it's a little blanket,
All right. Who of these 1,350 students who apply, who's going to be the winner?
I don't know, but I've been telling you, these are game changers.
Man. Okay, what we got?
Let's see.
Mauricio Ortega, congratulations, you have won our weighted blanket. Now, for all you guys who are winning prizes, be sure to keep an eye out from an email from Stockton Scholars giving you instructions on how you can claim your prize, okay? If your friend's not here watching today and you see their name pop up, go ahead and give them a call and tell them to keep their eyes out for that email from Stockton Scholars.
And please, check your spam. If you don't hear from us, contact us, DM us, follow us, all that fun stuff. But thank you again for sticking around. These are the first three prizes that we have for the day. There's a lot more in store for all of you. We have a great program lined up. And once again, congratulations to the class of 2022. You deserve it all. This is only the beginning for all y'all, and we can't wait to see what you become.
Thank you, Mr. Tubbs, for that message. I'm sure we were all inspired by that. In the meantime, we are going to keep the program moving. And once again, if you are watching at home or on your device, wherever you're at, continue to write comments. We're reading all of them, y'all. So we want to let you guys know that we are interacting back there with you. So continue to leave those comments. All right. Oh, this next person we have coming up, this is a very fun and engaging segment you guys are getting ready to see here. This next person we have, she's actually a Stockton Scholar. In addition to that, she is also a team member of the Reinvent Stockton Foundation. Right now, she is currently studying abroad. But guess what? She is documenting her journey, her adventures, and she's gonna take us with her on these adventures. So we kind of get to live vicariously through her. Now, she also was responsible for designing this year's flyer and the theme. So she's doing it all, and she's gonna show us how it's all getting done. So with no further ado, it gives me great privilege to toss it out to Juliana Bass.
Hi everyone, my name is Juliana Bass and I am currently a junior studying psychology and African American studies at the University of California, Berkeley. I'm here studying abroad in Italy and I graduated from Stockton Collegiate International Schools in 2019 as a Stockton and Sherham Scholar. Follow along to see a day in my life and how I stay involved with Stockton Scholars and the Reinvent Stockton Foundation while abroad. Most days I wake up around 9 a.m. and open the doors to my terrace to see this amazing view of Rome. I typically make tea in the mornings, and I usually don't start class until around 4:30, so I spend most of my days working in cafes or exploring Rome. During the summer of 2020, I worked as a summer of service intern for Mayor Tubbs, where I worked to plan and execute art projects such as this Stockton Scholars-inspired poster project for the Reinvent Stockton headquarters in downtown Stockton. Since then, I've worked with Stockton Scholars as an intern to help coordinate annual reports and make countless graphics. My latest project has been working on communications for this very signing day. From this opportunity, I've been able to develop my own branding to do freelance graphic design. After working for most of the day and getting some of my studying done, I headed through my favorite park, the Borghese Gardens, before making it to my site visit for my Baroque Rome Architecture and Art History course, where we learned about the architectural and historical background of some of Rome's most famous and most beautiful sites. I ended the day by walking home and stopping at Castel St. Angelo, my favorite sunset spot in all of Rome. I am so privileged to be able to travel the world for the first time, take the most interesting art and culture classes, all while continuing my work with Stockton Scholars. The entire team is so supportive, and there's no one else I'd rather Zoom with from across the world. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about college, UC Berkeley, studying abroad, or working with Stockton Scholars, please don't hesitate to reach out. Bye for now.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for sharing that with us, Juliana. Was that amazing or what? Matter of fact, I think I want to go travel over there. Totally envious of you, Juliana. Incredible work there. All right, guys. Well, once again, we're going to keep the show moving. Also, let us know, what did you think of Juliana's setup over there across the pond? We would love to hear that. So continue to keep those comments going. In the meantime, I'm going to bring up the next person here. She is a board trustee with Lincoln Unified School District. It gives me great honor to introduce to you Sandra Chan.
I'm Sandra Park Chan. As a Lincoln Unified School Board trustee, I am thrilled that Stockton Scholars expanded its program to include students from districts like Lincoln Unified. So congratulations, Stockton Scholars, class of 2022. You made it. Life handed you and the whole world a pandemic. You learned how to survive and then to succeed at a time like no other. Congratulations, too, on deciding to pursue higher education. You are already beginning to manifest, make to reality the dreams that you have. But I want you to stop and look around today. Who helped you get here? A parent, a counselor, maybe a tío and abuela, a yaya or harabaji. Or maybe it was friends who became family to you. So as you continue to pursue your dreams, know that you did not get here alone and that you cannot do it alone. No one ever does. Know when to reach out for help. Know when to help others. You've grown up in the most diverse community in our nation. That is an asset. You know how to understand and bring people together. So many of you will make a life way beyond the borders of Stockton. But for others, I hope that you will consider coming back to Stockton. Bring those talent, those skills, and those degrees, and help continue to make Stockton a thriving community. So once again, congratulations, Stockton Scholars, class of 2022. We are so proud of you.
Thank you, Miss Sandra Chan, for that. And I don't know about y'all, but next up, I can go for a little bit of music. You know, I think some nice music can break things up and loosen it up a little bit. So once again, continue to write in on those comments, what you're thinking, how you feeling right now, how excited you are. We read all of those. So this next musical artist that I'm getting ready to bring up here is gonna blow you guys away. This is some impactful music. It is sure to move your soul. I promise that. So with no further ado, put your hands together, stomp your feet, get up and shout up and down, whatever you do. Make some noise for the one, the only Philo.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. Oh, and I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom on a tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. Dragonfly out in the sun, you know what I mean, don't you know? Butterflies all having fun, you know what I mean. Sleep in peace when day is done, that's what I mean. And this old world is a new world and a bold world for me. Shine, you know how I feel. Scent of the pine, you know how I feel. Oh, freedom is mine, and I know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new dawn. It's a new day, it's a new life, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. Ooh, I'm feeling good.
Wow. Incredible. Philo, once again, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know about y'all, but that performance just took me to church. My goodness. All right. Well, I don't know how I'm going to follow that, but I'm going to try to. With that being said, yeah, let us know how you feel about that performance. I see a lot of people talking about it right now. Incredible. That move. Yes, indeed. I feel the same way. All right. Well, coming up next, another incredible person, as this show has been thus far. Oh, and this guy I'm about to bring up is someone, when I read his resume, I was just shocked at the amount of accolades. He's a Stockton native, a Franklin High School graduate, University of Pacific graduate. He is also an astronaut, y'all. Yes, I said that right, an astronaut. The man has gone to space, and not only that, he was the first person in space to tweet in Spanish. Think about that. I don't know what I would tweet in Spanish from space. Muy bueno up here, I have no idea. But at any rate, he did it, and he's a phenomenal person. You're about to meet him right now. Put your hands together and a space moonwalk for the one, the only, Jose Hernandez.
Hello, class of 2022 Stockton Scholars. A big congratulations to all of you for this great achievement of graduating. You finally did it. And I just love your theme, your graduation theme, which is manifest, because, you know, we can all manifest our inner drive and energy to do something very positive and productive with our lives. When I first decided to be an astronaut, I was just 10 years old. If you can picture a 10-year-old kid watching a black and white TV, it wasn't even color. It had rabbit ear antennas on top of the TV. You probably don't even know what that was for, but it's to improve reception. And if you can figure a 10-year-old kid holding on to that black and white TV, watching astronaut Gene Cernan, Apollo 17, the very last guy who's ever been on the moon, there I was watching him as a 10-year-old, and I was just mesmerized. So much so that I told myself, that's what I want to be. I want to be like Gene Cernan. I want to be an astronaut. And man, it took all my inner drive that I did to be able to achieve my dream. It was a lot of hard work, but you manifest that energy from the inside and you got it within you. I remember when I was in high school, my very last year, I was exactly your age, that something happened that just blew my mind and told me I am going to be an astronaut. And that was an event that didn't even affect me. I was just watching TV and I heard and saw in the news that they had selected the first Hispanic American astronaut, none other than Dr. Franklin Chang Diaz. His parents and himself came from Costa Rica and settled in the US. He came from humble beginnings, just like my parents came from Mexico, settled here in Stockton. He had brown skin like I did. He looked like me. He spoke with an accent like I did, and again, came from humble beginnings. And so I sort of challenged myself. I said, look, if he was able to do it, why can't I? And that's what I want you to realize, that here I am, an astronaut from Stockton. I was born and raised here in Stockton. I went to Fillmore Elementary, Fremont Junior High, Franklin High School, and I even went to University of Pacific for my undergraduate degree. I'm a product of Stockton Unified School District, and I was able to succeed. Was it easy? No, it wasn't easy. It was a lot of hard work. You have a lot of hard work in front of you, but I know you can do it. And don't you ever doubt yourself, because there's going to be times when you're going to be tested and you're going to say, am I cut out for this? And the answer is a resounding yes. Because what kept me going is imagining that conversation I would have with my parents, my mom in particular, telling her that I was quitting college. And I said, they sacrificed so much for me to have this opportunity. I'm not going to blow this opportunity. I'm going to make the best of it. So I'm going to work harder and make sure I pass my courses. And that's what I did. So whenever you doubt yourself, look at your family, look at your little brothers, your sisters, your cousins that look up to you, and get energy from that, because they're depending on you. And once you're successful, you're gonna go, maybe not stay here in Stockton, but you're gonna be living in the community. Very important to give back to the community, and very important to come back to your roots. Hey, I live here. Oh, I came back because I believe in this community. My parents are still here. My brothers and sisters are here. And so it was important for my kids to get to know grandma and grandpa and their uncles and aunts. And so it's important to come back to our community and give. So make sure that wherever you are, you give back to your community. Because like it or not, you're gonna be role models as you are now to your siblings and your cousins. So I congratulate you for everything you've accomplished up to now, but congratulate you in advance for the greater things you're going to be able to achieve. You're going to be able to manifest all that inner energy, all that inner ability, and you got to believe in yourself. But you got to work hard, got to put in the work. So don't be afraid to put in the work, and I just can't wait to read the good things your generation is going to do for our communities throughout the United States, throughout the world, and in particular here in Stockton. So once again, Stockton Scholars, class of 2022, congratulations, felicitaciones. You've done a marvelous job up to date. I, give you my blessings with respect to your future studies. Wish you the best of luck, but the best luck is hard work. Remember that. The harder you work, the luckier you get. So take care. Abrazos, hugs and kisses to all of you. And thank you very much. But congratulations. Most of all, congratulations to all you 2022 graduates. Adios.
right, guys, we are going to keep the show moving. Hope you're having a good time. Continue to let us know how you're feeling in the comments below there. I am literally reading each and every one of them. All right, coming up next, gives me great honor to introduce you to the Superintendent of the San Joaquin Office of Education. Put your hands together for Troy Brown.
Hello, my name is Troy Brown. I'm the San Joaquin County Superintendent of Schools. I am honored to celebrate the class of 2022 at Stockton Scholars Signing Day. Students, we are so proud of you. These last couple of years have been a unique experience for all of you. We know that each of you has an individual story and that you've had barriers to overcome, and there's still barriers to overcome. At the San Joaquin County Office of Education, we believe every student has the right to pursue their education and their career and where they want to go and what they want to do to succeed. As educators, we know that part of our job is helping students realize those dreams and also overcome some of those barriers that may be in the way of those dreams. And that's why this day and this signing day is so important as these students receive this scholarship. So, class of 2022, on top of all you've accomplished academically, you've overcome a lot of other barriers. The pandemic has been unique and often stressful, but you've overcome the challenges and been resilient the whole way through. We're proud of you, and you've got an experience that will build characteristics in you that will last a lifetime. You've made it this far. There's no telling how far you will go. We all have faith in you and in what you can accomplish. Now, let's continue with signing day and meet more of the class of 2022.
Congratulations, class of 2022. I am Sylvia Gillies, the manager of College and Career Success.
And I'm Missy. I'm the College Outreach and Retention Officer for the Stockton Scholars team.
Did you know that we are much more than a scholarship program?
At Stockton Scholars, you can get involved in our College Ambassadors program as well as our mentorship program when you go into college.
So make sure that you check out all these opportunities that we have set for you so you can manifest your dreams.
Yes.
Okay, let's go ahead and get started. with the raffle?
So we have some really great prizes for y'all. And we have about 1,350 students that are going to be in this raffle. So hopefully one of you gets to win.
So let's go ahead and spin.
And this prize is a scientific calculator. So you could use this for all of your math and science classes. These are really expensive at the bookstore, but you could potentially win one for free.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's huge.
It's expensive. So
it is.
We're excited
It will
to see
really
who
help
wins.
you. Let's see. The first winner is Jeanette Martinez.
Woo!
Yay,
Congratulations.
Jeanette. Woo! Okay, well, we have more prizes coming, Missy, so let's keep it going.
Yes. So our next prize is an Apple AirTag.
Let me go ahead and spin this.
So if you are traveling, if you lose something, you could put the AirTag on it and you will be able to track it from your phone. So this is very highly advanced and technological. It's expensive, and we're excited to see who will win.
So expensive. I may need one of those.
I need one of these.
Let's see who our next winner is. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
We're waiting.
Armani Esther Huey. Woo!
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Keep them coming, Missy. Keep them coming.
All right. So our next prize that we have here is called a Smart Planner. So this is a planner that you can put all of your time management and scheduling stuff into to stay organized and make sure that you're on top of things in college. So
definitely need to be organized in college, because that is one of the key things to being able to succeed and reach your goals.
Yes.
So here we go. We're spinning. Who is the next winner? This is killing me then. It's so intense. Jasmine Tavar Ayala.
Woo!
Woo! Congratulations, Jasmine. All right, let's keep them coming. We got 2 more prizes, Missy. Almost done, almost there.
So now we're getting to the bigger prizes. Here we have a really fancy, nice, brand new backpack for one of yours truly. So let's see who wins this prize.
Go ahead and spinning it. Although you may think that you don't need a backpack, because most teachers will actually have books and things like that online, you will need that to carry things. You just still have to write in class.
Yes.
So let's go ahead and see who the winner is. Oh, the spinner. Come on.
Fingers crossed.
Naima Shah.
Woo!
Yay,
Congratulations.
Naima. And then this last prize. Let's get to this last prize, because I really think that this is the one.
Yes.
This is the one that honestly, if you're going somewhere or doing anything.
So this one, it comes in clutch because it's a portable Frigidaire mini fridge. So you can keep your refreshments in here. You can put it in your room. You can take it out with you if you go out with your friends. It's the perfect little social prize.
And especially if you're going someplace hot, and it's hot in Stockton, so it's just hot pretty much in California. So that's always good to have something,
nice
before you even go down, if you're living in the dorms, anything like that. So it's always good to have that. The next winner is
Euresia Chua.
Nice. Congratulations, Euresia. Well, we just want to say congratulations to all of the prize winners, and we just want to say congratulations once again to the class of 2022.
Yes.
Well, I'll tell you guys this. There is nothing like overcoming obstacles or challenges that have been presented to you, or even defying odds. I'm telling you, there is something about persevering and enduring through hardships. And this next group of people who I'm going to bring out here, they were able to do just that and then some. These are truly people who did not back down when the times got hard. They kept marching through that. So with no further, and matter of fact, you actually just got a chance to see these people on Your California Life on ABC 10, which happens to be my employer. So shout out to ABC 10 and everyone who watches ABC 10. So with no further ado, it gives me great honor and privilege to bring out here individuals who were able to overcome some incredible challenges. They are known as your 2022 Roses from Concrete Scholars.
2 local high school students are headed off to college this fall. These young women have proven how hard they've worked and joined us this morning. Nawi Abigail Gonzalez, Mian, and Nagazi Alabeke are recipients of the Stockton Scholars ABC 10 Scholarship, and they're here to share what inspired them to continue their studies. And we're going to start off with you, Nawi. Thank you for joining us this morning. And I wanted to ask you, what does it mean to you to be a Stockton Scholar?
For me, what it means to be a Stockton Scholar is that you're able to look at the possibilities instead of focusing on the impossibilities and to move forward in that way.
I love that. And now, what college will you be attending this fall?
I'm attending California State University Stanislaus.
Ooh, are you excited?
Yes, I've been very excited.
And now, you immigrated to the U.S. from Mexico as a baby. And although you grew up with your peers, you still felt like you couldn't do the same things they were doing. What did you mean by that?
Absolutely. So when, as an undocumented person, you realize that there are a lot of barriers, there are a lot of people who tell you that you can't do things because of your status. And throughout time, you really begin to realize that the only person who's putting limitations on yourself is you. Mm-hmm. And when you remove those barriers, you're able to focus on doing more things than you thought of previously.
Yeah, well, it's exciting to see you thriving as the young woman individual that you are. And I want to bring in Nagazi into the conversation. You're also a Stockton Scholar recipient. What inspired you to apply for this scholarship?
Yeah, so for me, the mission of Stockton Scholars is really who I am. As a young person growing up in Stockton, understanding that education was the one way that I could utilize all the resources and transform my life. And so returning back to Stockton, I was able to say, how will I be able to make the most impact? What organizations serving as tools and advocates for students to change and transform their lives? Stockton Scholars was it. And so I applied to this scholarship, hope funds to further my education, and I would also be able to continue on the starting goals.
And Nagazi, what college will you be attending in the fall?
Yes, so I college Dublin in Dublin, Ireland, and I'll be finishing up in the fall.
Oh my goodness, well that's so exciting. We're excited for you and being an example and a great way to put a spotlight on Stockton. And I want to ask Nawi, what would you like to say to students who may find it difficult to transition to college or accomplish their goals?
There are going to be people that are going to look down on you because of your background, because they don't understand. And while there may be negative parts of your community or of your background, there's also so much to offer that people don't recognize. And so you have to make people recognize that positive energy, that greatness that your community can provide. And I hope that others will be able to focus on that positivity instead.
Yeah, it's almost like needing to drown out the negativity that may come from others and even yourself. And now, what are your plans for the future? We know you're going to college. Do you know what you want to major in and hopefully excel in moving forward?
I'm majoring in child development and in psychology. And I'm debating after college whether I'm going to go towards my master's or earn my teaching credential. I really want to provide back to my community in that way that my teachers were able to provide for me as well.
Oh, that's exciting to hear. And Nagazi, I also wanted to ask you, what are your plans for the future? As you're going to college, do you know what you're planning to major in as well?
Most definitely. So I'm actually participating in my second master. Undergraduate, I studied biology, and my first master's, I studied global health and development. And now I'm studying race, migration, and decolonial studies, which is seated in the School of Sociology. My PhD in development.
Oh my goodness. And Gazi and Nawi, you ladies are both doing amazing things, and we're so excited to watch your journeys from afar. And we're going to meet more Stockton Scholars this month, and for more information, visit stocktonscholars.org.
We'll talk about an inspiring group of individuals. They are Roses from Concrete Scholars. Incredible. They inspired me, y'all. All right. Well, with that being said, I think we are going to keep this show moving. But as I say in between every break and speech, make sure that you are communicating through the comment section right now. We are literally reading all of them, and I'm loving a lot of these comments that are coming up there, with the exception of the person who talked about my jacket there. But it was a good one anyway. I love it. With that being said, it gives me great honor to bring out the next speaker here. This is someone who's invested in the education community here, and they are the interim president of San Joaquin Delta College. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Lawrenson.
Good afternoon. I'm Lisa Aguilera Lawrenson. I'm acting superintendent president here at San Joaquin Delta College. And first, I wanted to extend my congratulations to the class of 2022 of Stockton Scholars. You have made a very important decision to pursue higher education, and I want to congratulate you on that. We here at San Joaquin Delta College are looking forward to having you join us. I will tell you, I'm a former community college student myself, and I never dreamed I would be here as acting superintendent president. So you can definitely achieve your dreams, shoot high, and go for it. So we're really proud of you. We look forward to meeting you when you come to campus. We have many different programs and exciting opportunities for you so that you can turn around and find employment right here in our county. It's a great opportunity for you to give back to the community. So we look forward to having you join us. I just want to tell you a little bit about myself. You know, what inspired me was really my mother, who was the first in her family to go to college. You might find yourself being in that same situation. And I will tell you, she was a great inspiration to me, and I wouldn't be standing here today if that hadn't been for her really encouraging me to pursue my dreams. And I have a degree, 2 degrees in English, and I have a PhD in education. I share that with you because my grandmother had only a 3rd grade education. So no matter what your background is or where you come from, you can do this. We're here to help you, and we're so proud of you and the decisions that you're making. You all inspire me. Your generation has so many great gifts that you're bringing. You know, focus on inclusivity, on really being optimistic about the future, creative and innovative, and using technology in new ways. And we look forward to seeing what you're going to do in Stockton in the next 25 to 50 years as you put your education and skills to use. So congratulations to all of you. Have a wonderful day and take care. Bye.
Welcome back. You know, the nice thing about listening to all these speakers and distinguished guests that we have is you understand why it's so important to invest in our youth and invest in resources and education for them so you see what they have the potential to become. And that's why Stockton Scholars is doing an amazing thing and impacting so many lives. Like I said earlier, over 1,300 students just in this class alone, class of 2022. So it's just a beautiful thing. I love that. It's always good to see all the lives that are being impacted by this incredible program. And while we're talking speakers, it gives me great honor to introduce the next speaker to you guys. He's a board trustee with the Manteca Unified School District. Ladies and gentlemen, Eric Duncan.
Hello, my name is Eric Duncan Sr., and I'm a board trustee for Manteca Unified School District in Western Ranch here in Stockton. I'm excited to be a guest speaker for the 6th annual Stockton Scholars Signing Day. This is a great event for students throughout Stockton, and I'm ecstatic that it's finally made its way to Manteca Unified School District. So I want to first say congratulations to all of you. I'm very proud of you. And to all of our Stockton scholars throughout the city, I am very, very excited. It is my passion to push young people to get a college education. I myself, as a college graduate from Stagg High School, without a scholarship, I wouldn't have made it through college. So this is very important, right? It's a foundation that you'll be able to carry throughout the rest of your life. This year's theme for Stockton Scholars is Manifest, which means clear and obvious to the eye and mind. And it is clear and obvious to me as an educator here in Stockton that we have great leaders going into tomorrow. I want to continue to encourage you to stay focused, to stay educated, and to stay driven to be the leaders for tomorrow here in Stockton. Our community should really support these efforts because it's going to bring educated leaders into our community for tomorrow. I have 2 in my own household that's pouring back into the community now, and they'll be starting as new teachers in Stockton next year. And I encourage all of you young people to follow that path, to go out, use this scholarship, get educated, and come back and pour into your community and lead the next generation to the right direction. As a teacher here in Stockton Unified, and knowing the benefits of Stockton Scholars and what it's done in Stockton Unified for the past 5 years, I was ecstatic to know that they were bringing it to Manteca Unified for our students there as well. So it's important to have these type of programs in place so that there's still some financial services that can push you through getting your education at the next level. In closing, I would like to encourage all of you to stay on the grind. I know that coming out the pandemic, it was a little rough for some of us, but it's good to see that you guys fought through it and were able to continue with your education, and now you're headed to the next level. Thank you, and keep up the great work. I am excited to bring back our student performer, Philo. He's currently pursuing a bachelor's in music at the University of Pacific.
You're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round. And you can't find a fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out and move mountains. We gon' walk it out and move mountains. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day, I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, high like the waves, I'll rise up, in spite of the ache, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you. Silence isn't quiet, and it seems like it's been getting hard to breathe. And I know you feel like dying. but I promise we'll bring the world to its feet and move mountains. We'll bring the world to its feet and move mountains. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again for you. And for that we have each other, yeah. We will rise, and we'll rise up. We'll rise, and I'll rise up high like the waves. I'll rise up. In spite of the age, I will rise 1,000 times again, and I'll rise up high like the waves. I'll rise up in spite of the age, 1,000 times again for you.
Man, give it up for Philo one more time, man. That boy good. Man, I wish I was able to sing like that. Ooh, yeah. Okay, clearly I don't have those gifts and talents. At any rate, what I want to talk about next is, you can never celebrate our scholars or acknowledge our scholars enough. They have done some incredible things this year, and I think it's only right that we acknowledge and celebrate them again. Because of course, every parent at home wants to say, that's my baby right there. So we have another incredible video for you guys acknowledging and celebrating all of our scholars. I hope you enjoy it and check it out.
To be a Stockton Scholars, it means to have a support system who believes in your goals and will guide you through the process.
To be a Stockton Scholar means that I still have a chance to make it through Stockton and to also continue my higher education.
And I feel like Stockton Scholars only motivates you to continue your education. When I came to the United States, I could not speak English, and I had to start from level 1. So just coming to high school, learning about four-year college and the importance of that, I was really interested to learn more. So I started applying to colleges, and I got accepted to the University of the Pacific. But one thing that I struggled with was I felt like I didn't belong.
So one of the many barriers that I had to overcome was obviously the pandemic. I feel like what I truly learned from that experience was how to be more independent with your studies and not hesitate to ask for help.
I took advantage of University of Pacific only because of the free education through the CIP program. I feel like it suits my best abilities as a leader, and I'm passionate to serve my community as well.
My name is Hexa Guerrero. I'm currently attending San Joaquin Delta College, and I will be transferring to CSU Chico in the fall of 2022. I am the first in my family to attend and complete higher education.
My name is Rahila Shah. I am attending University of the Pacific, majoring in sociology with a minor in communications. So graduation means a lot to me, not just to myself, to my family, to my relatives back home in Pakistan, where I am the first woman in my family to get a bachelor's degree.
My name is Mackenzie Gill. I am a San Joaquin College student. I plan to transfer to University of the Pacific in the fall of 2022. I am the first in my family to attend and complete higher education. Through this program, there's still an opportunity for many students to still apply and to get ahead of their higher education. They are there for you, and they also will give you great advice to help you maintain in your higher education.
So just getting the scholarship, being involved with the program, being an intern for the program has opened many doors for me.
I was able to get not only financial aid through them, but I was also able to have a mentor through them. He honestly just motivated me to keep on going, striving for education.
Having like a mentor, having a program where I can always go to when I'm going through something personal or if I'm struggling. So I know Stockton Scholar is there for me.
So with that experience, it has gotten me to where I am today to help me motivate more and inspire my community. The Stockton Scholars teams have helped me reach my goals by just getting me to where I need to be. They will help me succeed and also transfer as well. They want to make sure that you do it always. I believe in Stockton because I know that there's so many hard, challenging times in Stockton, especially with gun violence, gangs. And I know that if it takes one person to change that, I know that it can change so many ways in this community for them to continue on with their education.
Giving back is the minimum I could do to help improve not only my community, but the negative perspectives that come from being a person from Stockton.
I want to be the change that comes to Stockton and be the change for the people and for the community. I hope all the students are taking advantage of the program because the Stockton Scholars is so welcoming that it's open to everyone.
Don't give up. You got this, and continue on. No matter where you come from, especially a community of Stockton, you can still do it.
Welcome back, guys. Well, it is about that time. We are nearing the end of the program, but we decided to save the best for last. So with no further ado, you see the person standing right here next to me. I'm going to introduce her, Miss Janae Apteker, who is the director of Stockton Scholars. What's up, Janae?
What's up, Kevin? And what's up to all of you? Thank you for everyone who has tuned in to our event today. We're so happy to be able to bring it to you online.
Oh, Janae, I'm absolutely thrilled that they hung with us the whole night, too. Continue to keep those comments coming in. But real quick, Janae, I just want to ask you, I'm up here representing my alma mater on my shirt, by the way, Morehouse College. I just wanted to go above and beyond. But Janae, I'm sure they want to know, which alma mater are you repping?
Good one. I don't have my shirt, but I am a proud graduate of Mount St. Mary's College in Los Angeles. So shout out to Doheny and Shalon campuses. I'm so proud to be an alum.
Yeah, shout out. That's the 310, I believe, there. So,
yep.
Yes, indeed. Always got love for schools and scholars and all that other good stuff, which is why we're here. But Janae, before we get to the good stuff, which is the raffle, which I'm sure they are all eagerly anticipating, before we get to that, I know there's some things that you would like to share.
Absolutely. 3 quick things for young people, 3 quick things for our community here online. So, Stockton Scholars, class of 2022 and beyond. You need to know that we believe in you. We are so excited to see your higher education dreams manifest and become a reality. We are also here for you. So tap into our services and please read your emails. Every time you are receiving an email from Stockton Scholars, we're either inviting you to something, trying to give you more money because you're going back to college for another year, or we want to invite you to cool events like this one. So please check your emails and just know Stockton is home. And y'all know that better than I do, that Stockton it's the place to be. So come back, live, work, play here. Come back and get jobs. Come back and create jobs with us. Stockton is home, so you know that. And then to our community, If you felt our mission today to lead young people to impactful lives through higher education, we need you. And it takes a village to invest. It takes a village to really support our students. So we need you. And there's a famous quote even that I love that says, every child needs at least one adult who's irrationally crazy about them. Let that be you. And I'm going to tell you 3 quick ways how you can do that. So number 1, go to stocktonscholars.org right now and look up how to become a mentor, what those requirements are. We would love to have you. We would love to have your life experience, expertise, whatnot, where you're investing in our young people. The other thing you can do online is you can donate. You can sponsor a Stockton Scholar. And honestly, whether you give $2 or you give $2,000, every single dollar that's invested here goes to support our young people and to direct services for them. And last but not least, come see if we walk our talk. We are hosting our first ever community forum where we're going to be releasing our first research and impact report for Stockton Scholars. It's in partnership with Sac State University. We're so proud to be working with them, and we're really proud to share with the community what we're doing, what we've done, and more importantly, what we're going to do, what's next. So please join us May 27th, virtual event online. Check our website for more information as well. And that's all I have to say.
Well, that's some good stuff that you said right there. I love the fact, Janae, you said once these students go on and do bigger and better things, come on back to Stockton to the 209 and remember where you came from. Gotta love that.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
All right, I know
Should we get this raffle
Let's
started?
do it, Janae.
Okay.
I'm excited for it.
All right, let me spin the wheel.
There are a lot of names there.
1,350.
Whoa.
Kudos to y'all.
There's only going to be one lucky one.
It's going to stop.
Uh-oh. Who is it?
Congratulations, Jeanette Rios Hernandez.
Yes.
Congratulations. But you're probably wondering, what did you win? So I have a prize right here.
Ooh, look at that.
You have won a pair of Studio 3 wireless Beats. So you're going to be ready for studying, for tuning folks out, and you will listen to the best music of your life on there. Trust me, I have a pair. So congratulations, Jeanette Rios Hernandez.
Congratulations, yeah. And there's nothing that complements studying like listening to some music, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe some Kenny G or something, who knows?
I don't know if they know who Kenny G is.
That is true, probably before. I just aged myself.
Yes. All right, well, thank you again for joining us. That's another signing day in the books, class of 2022. We are proud of you. Come back, see us, and thank you to all of our funders. Thank you to folks who helped us make this possible today. An extra special shout out to 3 Lopez Media for their amazing work and them allowing us to bring this event to you virtually today. So thank you to everyone and good night.